So once you clicked on the click here to log in button, you will be in the area where you will be proceeding to log into the portal itself and use the multimedia resources available to you as well as to your students. It's going to look like this. Looks a little different, of course. It is a different website from the tcoe.org website, but it ties in with our library section. When you land here, you will see three tabs. By default, you're going to land on the Educator Portal tab, and it has a login, user ID, and password. Again, if you forget your login information, I recommend emailing Sarah Tarabi here by clicking on that link and letting her know. She usually will not only send you your login information, she will take a look to see if you should have Kids Portal or Teen Portal at your campus or both. And she will send those credentials typically as well, so you can share them with your students. After that, you just simply log in. Now, the other two tabs, Kids Portal, has the same login box, just a little bit different of a kid-friendly environment, and the Teen Portal, a little bit different of a teen-friendly environment, just a little bit of a different look. That said, you may log in with your educator credentials in any one of these tabs. It's still going to take you to the resources that belong to you as an educator or administrator. Your kids can log in on any one of these tabs. They will wind up on the resources that they're supposed to receive. So it's up to you. I'll just go here to Educator Portal, and I'll go ahead and choose my credentials, and then simply click Login. Now, the portal is designed so that you only need to know that one login in order to log into the resources. So just the portal login, it'll log you in. It's going to say welcome and have your first name, just like mine is right there. And you should not have to click and log into any of these. Simply click and it should log you in anyway and take you into that resource. So that said, you not only have these resources, you also have a second tab, on-demand tech trainings. These are pre-recorded videos on YouTube of an introduction to Drive and Docs, Calendar, Forms, Sheets, and including some Microsoft products as well. We will be adding additional resources this school year, so feel free to look back. You can freely watch and pause these videos anytime you want. To learn more about that particular resource from Microsoft or Google or anywhere else that we create videos and record them for you. You will not see these last two tabs. These are for portal administrators like me, so don't worry about those. I'm going to go back to the multimedia content set. This is the meat and potatoes of the portal. These are the resources available to you. Single click and you can use. They're split up by educator resources, ebooks and audiobook resources right here, encyclopedias, videos and interactives, research databases. So there are also, you'll note right now, and these will change from time to time, there is a link that will take you to the website showing you our upcoming tech training videos, a link to our website about our school library professional development, as well as check this out. So these are just advertisements. If you click, they'll take you outside of the portal to that portion of our ERS library website. Now, educator resources, Fall at Destiny. I'm just going to show you a demonstration here. One click. This will open a new tab. You'll see that my portal tab is still open. It opens a new tab, logs me in the Follett. As you can see, here is my name. I am already logged into the resource, and then I can go through and book materials to be sent to my campus. I will do a separate video on Follett, so no worries there. Same with teaching books. It opens in a new tab. Some of these might take a few more seconds, and others will log you in. Welcome to Larry County Office of Ed. This is a generic login. It's not unique to me. Brain Fuse. This is from the California State Database Project, our Compass. And as you can see, there are a lot of different resources in here, including live tutoring for your students. Below that, ebooks and audiobooks. Sora is available to your students. This is a Google-based login. So the first time they go in, it will ask them to choose their Google login. They're going to choose their school's Google login, and then that's going to take them straight in and give them access to ebooks and audiobooks through Sora. Tumble Book Library and Team Book Cloud. These are read to you graphic novels as well as chapter books. And so students can just a single click Tulare County Office of Ed as you as well. And it will log you in. Team Book Cloud, same thing. As you see, I'm clicking on these. There is no, hey, you need a login. It just takes you straight through. Inky from Compass also has multimedia content, including ebooks available for you to read, as well as your students. Pebble Go is more designed for, I believe, the K-5 environment. And right now, we just have science as well as in Espanol, and it also has ebooks available in English and Espanol for you and your students. Footsteps to Brilliance is more of a K1 and 2 resource, bilingual. A lot of ebooks in here in both English and Espanol, as you can see, K-3, as well as pre-K or TK. Below that, you have different levels of Britannica School, depending on what grade levels you teach. So you may see fundamentals, elementary and middle, or you may see middle and high school. In both cases, you will see Escolar, the Espanol version of Encyclopedia Britannica. Here is middle school. As you can see, once again, I didn't have to do anything. Welcome TCOE. I'm in the resource. High school, TCOE. I'm in the resource, no login required. Escolar, the Espanol version of it, just pick the grade level and you're in, and your students can search in Espanol while they're learning English. Below that is videos and interactives, Learn 360. I'll click on that. If you wind up being asked for a login, just understand that you can probably close this tab, click it again, and get that login anyway. Probably will work the second time around. If you still can't, give us a call and we'll take a look and troubleshoot it. But there are 353 multimedia assets in there, including videos, video clips, maps and flags, and so forth available to you. And again, TCOE, it knows who I am. I did not have to log in again. Classroom Video on Demand is also from Learn 360 and really designed for middle and high school. And it covers more in-depth topics that are designed for those grade levels. Gale Interactive Science, again, see, as I'm clicking through these, it's not asking me for a login. I'm straight in. These are interactives available for you to use in your classroom rather than just a whiteboard and drawing. These are actual drag and drop, turn them 360 degrees, move things around to show them deeper in here on a variety of science-related subjects for you and your students. That's from Compass as well. Alexander Street is also a Compass product from CDE available for you. These are collections available for you through this resource. Lots of great visual and performing arts, as well as PBS. And in here you can find a number of science and entertainment related. Like if you're looking for, say, the series Arthur, you'll find that in here as well. So a lot of great content in here. ProQuest, SIRS, Discover, Culturegrams, eLibrary. Depending on, again, on the grade level you teach will depend on some of these resources I've shown you, whether they're going to show up for you or your students. SIRS Discover is a method of searching ProQuest's books, magazine articles, and newspaper articles. There are nonfiction books in here as well that you can read. And you can search through all these topics. And many of these resources are resources you typically would have to pay for to get access to. So those are made available to you. Again, no login required. If your student wants to learn about different cultures or you're teaching about that, then this is a great resource as well, K-12, to learn about different cultures, different parts of the world, and so forth. ProQuest eLibrary, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, probably millions of articles from thousands of periodicals and magazines, many of which you typically would need a subscription to read the articles from. Great primary source document location for your students or you're doing research. Environmental studies from Gale and Context, again, another Compass product. You can look up a variety of subjects. Were 481 issues as well related to the environment. Great science resource and writing resource. And lastly, from Compass, Gale presents National Geographic Kids. If you're familiar with their magazine they send out, you can read their magazines in their entirety. You can dig through back issues. There are books, videos, articles, and pictures available for you through that. And again, as you can see, as I've clicked through every single one of these, not a single one asked me for an additional login. So that said, I'm going to log out of the educator portal, and I'll just go ahead and click on the kids portal, even though it's not necessary to change, but I'm going to put in a kids portal login. And as you can see here, there are fewer resources and they're designed for elementary and middle K through 8. All they got to do is click. It's going to generically log them in, and then they can use those resources, same as you as an educator. I'm going to click log out, and I will use a Teen Portal login. And you can see that these also are different resources, middle, high school, and Espanol Learn 360, as well as Classroom Video on Demand, Alexander Street videos, e-library. And so you see that there's no National Geographic in here for kids. So again, these resources are tailored for 9 through 12, although we did allow a little bleed through and put some of the middle school resources in there as well, because we thought they would prove helpful. When your student is done, simply click log out, and they're back to the main login page. All right, I'm going to conclude here. Thanks for listening. Feel free to look through the playlist for other videos specific to the resources that you find or your students will find in the ERS portal system.